Okay.
That will be.
Ravi Srivastava, what's your hunch on J&K as we build up to counting beginning very, very soon? Let's quickly apprise our viewers. Viewers, in 15 minutes from now, those boxes on your screen will begin to fill up. The zeros will begin to change into numbers because counting will begin. We're counting down 15 minutes from now. Counting will begin sharp at 8 a.m. First, of course, postal ballots will be counted, and then very soon the rounds will take place of EVM counting, and then very soon those boxes will begin to fill up. The trends will begin to come in, and we will begin to see who possibly is winning in Haryana and Jammu and Kashmir. But first, back to Ravi Srivastava. What's your hunch for J&K? Ravi Srivastava, who do you believe has the edge? And do you believe a hung house is in the offing? Or is it likely to be one alliance or party getting single largest majority?
Yeah, Uday, first of all, right, I agree on a couple of things with my journalist friend that exit polls are not to be trusted, and it will be an exact number another 15 minutes from now. But one fact is certain. Had it been in the hands of the central government,
with exit polls, there's a very interesting, trend that we see every time. If a exit poll favors a particular party and that party forms government, they're very happy with it. If the exit poll gets it wrong and someone else comes, they're unhappy with it. So that's a normal trend with exit polls. But yes, go ahead.
Uday, my problem is that in exit polls, the sample size, the people, all those things, the methodology is not very, very accurate, and such things do happen. But anyway, let's leave it aside. It's a matter of 10 minutes only. A couple of things which I am agreeing with my friend is that people have come out large numbers who have voted. That's a very healthy trend and a very heartening trend. Given a choice, this government would have not conducted the elections in Jammu and Kashmir now. They have done it under an extreme pressure from the Honorable Supreme Court, who forced them to do it before a particular date. So the government was not confident at all that there will be their party is going to win in that. As far as Jammu is concerned, it's a forte of BJP, and not for today, for ages. So there is nothing new in it that they will be winning a little more seats, but there's a fact that in Kashmir, it will be a washout for the BJP. So let's see that. Another thing is, as far as Article 370 or 35A is concerned, I agree with my friend. Now it cannot be taken back unless because it has been passed by the parliament by 2/3 majority. No issue at all. But the fact is that the assembly can put up a break to that implementation of that abrogation. That can happen. And they can change certain things when the assembly comes in power. The BJP has started showing their true colors before the final results come in. There are 5 nominations which are to be done by the cabinet of the forthcoming government in Srinagar in Kashmir. They have started appointing those 5 nominations beforehand. So they want to play with the government there. They want to put up their own majority, or they want to make another uncertainty in Jammu Kashmir so that they can play with it. And as far as 370 is concerned, abrogation of 370 has not added anything good to the life of the J&K people. 5 years down the line, you continue to see the insurgency, you continue to see the terrorist attack, you continue to see the civilians dying over there. All those things continue to be there. This government is not able to secure J&K even after abrogation of 370. So I'm not saying that what Congress stand is there or what National Conference stand is over there. Let us see how the things unfold. But the fact is that National Conference Congress Alliance and the PDP has already offered before the results are out that they are going to support the government if National Conference and Congress does it. So I think it's a kind of a flat situation as of now. But BJP should not play games with the people of Jammu and Kashmir, which is very dangerous. They should not do it, and they should see that the new government comes in and the way they want to develop their state, let them do it.
Okay, let me quickly apprise our viewers with some more breaking inputs coming in this hour ahead of counting in these 2 states. Congress General Secretary K.C. Venugopal has held a meeting with poll observers of Jammu and Kashmir and Haryana. These are big breaking developments coming in. The Congress going into a huddle on result day morning ahead of counting beginning. Congress General Secretary K.C. Venugopal has held a meeting with poll observers for Jammu and Kashmir and Haryana. So the Congress party going into a huddle. The Congress party is confident, but the Congress party not wanting to leave anything to chance. Himanshu Bhatt, the Congress in a huddle this morning. KC Venugopal holding this key meeting with poll observers of Jammu and Kashmir and Haryana as we speak.
See, these are the shows of optics for political parties. Be it Congress, be it BJP, they all do this. Some overtly do it, some covertly do it. Let's put it very, very clear. We have seen all these things happening. And let me tell you, Uday, one thing. These two states are totally 90 seats each, are relatively very smaller states. But Jammu and Kashmir is very, very important because the entire world watches what happens in Jammu and Kashmir. Because we have publicized this, Jammu and Kashmir issue to so much, that everyone now, when you have 2 crore tourists coming to J&K and the way J&K people are benefiting out of that no one will talk in election time. They will say that government has done this, government has done that, central government has done. But then who was responsible for bringing in those 2 crore people? People say terrorism continues. Yes, terrorism does continue, but what it was there in 90s and 2000s is not there today. There is a definite decrease in it. And when you have made a problem which is from last 50 years, 60 years of insurgency, it will take 15, 16 years to go down. Whether we like it or not, see, people might say this glass is half empty and people might say this glass is half full. There are 2 ways of saying it. So when you want to look something at negative, you will find ways. And this is what is exactly happening. It's something like, I'm more worried about Rashi, the engineer, getting how many seats? With his thinking, his line of thinking of separatism. Or is he a mole put up by someone to create disturbance in 370? See, assembly can stop it, my friend was saying that. How can a state assembly do that? State assembly can maybe do it. How can a union territory do it? Do you think they'll be so easily made into a state again? There are certain basic issues. We have to still take the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and merge it with the Kashmir. Make it an integral part of India. Whether we like it or not, that is going to be a fact of life in coming 5-10 years at the most. In such a scenario, the election